You got all your stuff yet? Are you still out buying stuff? If you are, then likely you are noticing that the stuff is already disappearing. Canned goods at many of my local stores and those that branch out to the south of me, because I work south of where I live, and people I work with come up north from their southern homes to the same job. And so in a tri-county area that I'm aware of, many stores are already starting to feel the heat, are already starting to have things slim to none disappearing off their shelves. Canned goods, oh yes, the toilet paper too. So did you get all your things? You know, we told you to get all your stuff before the election, or by the election. Hell, we've been telling you for, months and a year or more in some cases, depending on who you're listening to, who you're watching. But I hope you've got all your stuff. They're not going to let this year end quietly. They're not going to let this year 2020 ease into a bath like an old man. Nice and slow, easy. It's not what's going to happen. You guys no doubt see the contesting of the election that's going on by way of lawsuit after lawsuit, and really at this point, allegation after allegation. I mean, I have personally seen videos and photos and bits of news that have been reported like on and after election night, showing the numbers being fudged and tampered with. No doubt you all have too. Seen videos of ballot counters wearing political masks, wearing their masks for COVID, but political, a politician's name on them. And we've seen video of poll counters, ballot counters filling out ballots themselves. We've seen videos of people seemingly getting upset at which stack, is getting thicker, the left stack or the right stack of ballots, once they process them and start balling them up and throwing them away. We know about these ballots by the tens of thousands that came in the back door, at 4 in the morning in more than one city. So for all these mainstream news media outlets to claim that there is no proof, and also make the claim that, I may be wording this wrong, but there may be a minuscule amount of voter fraud, but no more than normal. It's like, well, any of it ought to be investigated if there is some voter fraud. But mainly what you're hearing, the tappers and the Coopers and the Blitzers, and hell, even the I can't even name them over on Fox, but them two. Fox has gone full turncoat. If you ever thought they were on the side of, a conservative mind, I always knew they were a bunch of garbage, but that they were no better than the rest of them, but they were just playing the game for the right. Well, now I believe they're playing the game for the left. I believe they're all leftist news outlets now. But anyway, if you listen to all of these talking heads, they're all more or less saying the same thing. Preposterous, silly. President-elect Biden doesn't even have anything to say other than, hey, let's get done, let's get to work for the country, when this is all over. because they're, and then the talking heads, will say, there's no wrongdoing here. There's nothing to see here. Everything's fine. This is just a bunch of right-wing conspiracy theories. Meanwhile, I'm also hearing that Trump and his team really have something to show. Really are going somewhere with their silence and lack of acknowledging, what everybody keeps claiming they should acknowledge is that, Biden won. So a lot of folks are claiming that there's something to that. And I've heard details here and there about what that is, what that could be. I don't know. I would love to see them come out swinging, in such a way that where they knew they weren't going to miss. Knock one out of the park. But who knows? A lot of people speculate that that's why Trump, just played golf in the days following the election. He's like, I'm not worried about it. This is the speculation. I don't know. But the stuff, either way, and we said this, many of us, that either way it goes, whoever's going to be your president, this is the year. This is the year when you start to see it fall apart. This is the year when all the, we always talked about things like, law enforcement and men in black showing up to your house for posts that you put on social media because you didn't like something, or you said something, you called a politician a name, or whatever it is, tell them, you wish they'd all go to hell, or whatever it is. And then they come. They take you away for hate speech. This is that year. It's happening. And if you think for a second that we're going backwards, that we're going to go back, that's ridiculous. It's going to get worse. This is Gestapo being formed. This is going to be your worst nightmare. This is 1984 in 2020. I'm serious. So when you go next, go decide if you've already got plenty of stuff and you hadn't been to the store in the last week. Go to the store. Go to add a little extra to your preps. Or hell, do whatever. Go and look. Go and look around. You're starting to see the signs of the shortage. And then look around in local news articles. Maybe local to your own area, but whatever. Search them out. Use DuckDuckGo or something else. Something where you can find something. Something where it isn't all completely suppressed yet, your searches. But nonetheless, look for articles of people getting picked up, taken away, their houses searched, their property seized for what they think. I'm the Real World Prepper. Hope you have a great day.